Right. Welcome back to PoPolitickin.com, your home for self-help meets hip-hop. Right now, we're live on YouTube, but check us out on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Audible. 1212 in the place to be with Kingdom Kome. How you doing, bro?
Peace, brother. Thanks for having me. PoPolitickin, we in here. What's going on?
Shit, I got changed. I got my real name on here. Feds be watching me, man. I'm changing my damn name. But yeah, what's up with that beard, man? Got the long beard growing. Shit, I know that's for years.
Yeah, about 15 or so. I had locks for like a good part of my life, over 22 years, and I cut them off a couple years ago. Was letting the beard grow and just let it lock up and kind of balance out. Cut off the hair, let the locks grow, you know?
I'm trying to get me some locks, but I don't know. I'm rocking the Wheezy, what it do there is the George G Wheezy.
Yeah,
Jefferson. Ball, but I'm still growing that shit in. I don't even care. I'm like,
hey,
shit,
man.
It's my last.
Yeah, I said I said the same thing, brother. I got the little ponytail rocking. I was like, all right. Once it starts looking like that line gets pushed up, I'm bicking it, bro. So we'll see. I'm on my last hurrah too, brother.
That shit I don't know, man. I just get tired. Like me, I was tired always shaving my hair. So I'm like, man. And then I just be looking at older people. I was like, man, the older people don't be giving a fuck. So I was like,
yeah, exactly.
Older people be rocking that shit crazy.
Long, mine were huge. I had big bobo locks to the floor, and I thought I was going bald because the weight pushing it back. And when I cut them, I still had a full set of hair. So, I'm still good, luckily.
So you got like I was trying to, I don't know too much about locks, but my girl growing hers too. So we was looking it up. Was yours like?
Where you based out of?
I'm in San Diego.
Yeah, Freeform. Oh, you're in San Diego, Cali. Okay, cool, too. Yeah, I'm from Miami, Florida, bro, and I was big into Rastafari in my upbringing, so I was very big into the freeform. No grooming, none of that manicured locks for me.
So even with your beard right now too?
Yeah, 100%. Just
you're not putting anything in it?
No, I mean, once in a while I'll put some oils and something, but nothing. No.
All right. So yeah, man, just let the people know where you're from.
Background. Okay, no doubt. Yes, sir. Kingdom Kome, originally from Argentina. I was born in Argentina, raised in Miami, Florida all my life. I was about 10 months old when my parents immigrated from Argentina, Miami, Florida all my life. I now reside in the Carolinas, and I'm usually back and forth between the Carolinas and Miami, Florida. And I represent that real hip hop, repping that low life worldwide, Dave fam. And, we represent this culture and spread the gift for the people. And yeah, thank you. And just do what we do, brother. Uplift and try to move the movement and carry the torch and carry on tradition.
Yeah, I'm saying, how you get involved with low life? I interviewed Thurston Howell before.
Oh, that's my brother. That's my OG, man. So I mean, as being a Latino artist, early up on my upbringings, 14, 15, we was running up in Macy's and boosting the low as well. So, that's always been an inspiration as far as from the culture and from a fashion sense. I feel like, the one element in hip hop that doesn't get talked about much is the fifth element, fashion, which kind of supersedes everything. And it's always been there. So coming up in my early days, I looked up to the low lives and, being from Miami, Florida, Thurston relocated there. He went to high school there and was back and forth there. So, we built it over the years. And I've always been one to just do my own thing and have my own movement. But when he personally asked me to join the movement and give me my L's and rep the culture, it was something I was very proud of. It's a strong brotherhood where we're all over the world, chapters everywhere. And it's just, taking what it was and superseding it and, giving back to the community, repping the culture and uplifting. So, that's how it started and that's where we're at.
What's up? Y'all say you got some low on right now?
I usually do, but now I'm rocking the Los Chicos Criollo, which is the new album I just put out with my brother Che Uno. It's a Spanglish album that we did, just kind of paying homage to our Argentinian roots and really going in on the South American stuff. So that's what I'm repping today. If it ain't my own brand, I'm in some vintage or some low. So it's one of those, or some date wear. That's another brand and family I rep out of Miami. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I would say your background's interesting though, because how you were saying you Latino, but then you're in the Rastafarians. Because even in the videos, I saw you had like a lot of black leaders in your videos.
A lot of what?
Black leaders.
Oh yeah, man. I mean, my mom instilled that in me early on. I mean, I come from a revolutionary upbringing. Like my parents fled persecution in the 70s in Argentina's military dictatorship. So I was always big on revolutionary things. That's something my mother instilled in me early on. She was part of the Panthers and the whole Mumia thing. She was a big supporter, and she always put me up on social issues, and that's something that's always been prevalent and dominant in my life, and in my music as well. So 100%,
All right, man. Since you said that, man, I'm just gonna go on into it. What you think about what you think about what Kanye doing right now?
Dog, that's a that chapter can go deep depending what angle you want to take it on. I mean, I was supposed to be there, because I work with the Drink Champs. I was going to be on that episode.
Okay.
I'm kind of mad I missed that one, but dog, it's going over a lot of people's heads. The brother's cooking. I mean, he's dropping some science on there that a lot of people ain't digesting properly.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking that too. I was like, man, some of that shit I think he's just saying is just like,
keep thinking that brother's crazy. He's dropping it, and they just proving him right. You know what I'm saying? All I gotta say is, bro, look at Professor Griff.
Oh yeah,
that should tell you exactly what happened to Professor Griff when he was going at him. Chuck D dropped him out of PE. So what does that tell you?
So what you do at Drink Champs?
So that's my EFN's home team. I grew up with E and seen him succeed and all that. That's the homie, man. Shout out to Crazy Hood and the whole Drink Champs army. That's the family. I'm out there. I work in the cannabis industry.
So you be the one getting that gun with the gun all the time?
No, that's my dog Boris. Shout out to Beats in the Hood.
Give me one of them motherfucking guns then if you got that.
We making those. I got you, bro. We actually developing some. Check out CannaaidShop.com, CANNAAID shop.com. After this interview, shoot me your address. I'll mail you a nice gift box. But basically, we manufacture all types of cannabinoid, CBD, and hemp products, and we've been sponsoring a lot of the Drink Champs episodes. Like we did the one with Issa Rae, Patti LaBelle, DJ Khaled, Bobby Shmurda. That one ain't come out yet, and we did a couple other ones. So I was down with them watching the tapings and everything. I just couldn't make the Kanye one, but yeah, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah, it was
wild, but he's definitely cooking up.
I would say,
I don't. Go ahead.
No, I said I just sent you my address, and I was messing with you.
Oh, he's like I ain't forgetting that. I want that.
I already said that shit already. No, I
got you, bro. What you like? Edibles, gummies, a little bit of everything.
Shit, mostly flour.
Flour, okay.
But you can whatever, man. I'll make it work. Shit. But I was gonna say only thing. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it in advance.
Oh, no doubt, bro.
But I was gonna say about Kanye, the thing where he was already saying it. He was already saying like y'all not gonna let me talk. So it's like it just basically proved the point that they weren't gonna let him talk because right when he did it, they shut it down. So it's like, damn, do we really have somewhere that we can go and talk? So that's why even with me, like I don't even want to go nowhere where. Well, even on YouTube now, even like I don't even gotta be big. Like if I say the wrong thing on YouTube now, they're gonna shut my shit down. But when you get like on that top shit, like Drink Champs or all them other shows, you really gotta be careful because any little thing somebody can come back and be like, oh, that's offensive to me. So that shit just gets dirty when you get up there with that money.
Yeah, it's crazy to me how he's just surpassed. It's not a hip hop thing anymore.
Right.
Kanye West it's a cultural, global, pop. It's social commentary. He surpassed that level where it's crazy. The people are viewing his thoughts and opinions, which a lot of times he's full of himself and he's fucking an idiot. But I mean, what he's saying, I mean, he ain't saying anything anti-Semitic from what I heard.
And I was just looking at it like, I was like, well, he is a billionaire, so he knows something. You don't just come no billionaire.
Oh, dog, easy. Yeah, and I can only imagine. I've got some inside scoop on a couple things that went down I can't really disclose and things like that, but it definitely gets interesting. I'll say that. It's definitely and it's shaking up a lot of shit right now. Yeah.
All right. So you were saying you came from Argentina, then you got in Miami. What part of Miami you say you was in again?
I was raised in North Miami Beach.
So
I bounced around everywhere. I was 10 months old when my parents came without a lick of English, no money, just me and my older sister. My younger sister was born in Miami, but Miami Beach, moved around, but I grew up in North Miami Beach, NMB area.
So where did hip hop come along?
Oh man,
You said you didn't even know English yet?
I mean, I learned English watching Sesame Street, bro.
Yeah, Sesame Street hard. My kids watch Sesame Street all the time. Sesame Street hard.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, Spanish always been my first language, so I learned English watching Sesame Street. As far as hip hop, I can remember being 5, 6, 7 years old, 8 years old, around that age, and I was big into skateboarding and heavy metal and punk. And then I remember hearing Public Enemy, and I think I was 10 years old, and I bought it was either Takes a Nation or Takes a Nation came out in '88, or was that Fear of a Black Planet that came out in '88? I think it was Fear of a Black Planet. But yeah, I bought that tape, and then that's it. I was hooked. It was like,
Damn, that was your first tape?
Yeah. I mean, I remember hearing LL walking with like a panther. I remember hearing earlier G-Rap and Rakim, but like the first cassette tape I bought, yeah, it was definitely that Public Enemy tape.
Yeah, my first tape was my first cassette tape I bought was with my money was True to the Game, Master P, the double shit.
Okay, man. You make me feel old now.
Cause I was in from Mississippi. That was the first one.
Okay.
Got my little money up. I was
and
happy.
My crooked letter.
But I wanted. He bought me the wrong tape though, because I wanted Ice Cream Man. That's the one I wanted. So then he had to go back and buy me Ice Cream Man. Then I just ended up buying all the No Limit shit. So my first piece was all the No Limit. Then I started branching off. But my first shit was No Limit.
Yeah. No, that's classic. That iconic and changed the game for sure. And then, being from South Florida, it was like, my first concert, I went to a 2 Live Crew show, I was 12 years old. So very influenced by Miami bass. And then obviously my rap style is very East Coast because that's, what I grew up listening to. But, very diverse. I was into the West Coast stuff too. I listened to it all, but.
Yeah. So I had somebody on the show from Florida, man. I think he don't really get his respect like he should. But I had him on a couple, I want to say last year maybe, JT
Who's
Money.
that?
JT
Oh
Money.
man, that's the OG Poison Clan. That's like my.
Now he don't even. I think that's what I'm saying. People don't even respect the Poison Clan. Like it's like, especially like younger people don't know about that part.
You want to talk about gangster rap and Southern rap? Luke, JT Money. There you go.
Yep.
Luke and JT Money. That's quintessential. You know what I'm saying? Poison Clan is Scarface, obviously, but I'm biased because I'm from Miami, but yeah, JT Money, Poison Clan, that's my childhood right there. My adolescence.
Don't that music still got kind of like a following? Like people still making music like that, or not really? Like
JT?
No, I'm just saying like new people. Do you hear like new artists making music like that, like the Luke and the,
there's a resurgence. Cats from Miami, we got that juke sound. It comes back, it gets sprinkled around, but. It's definitely influenced everyone I know from South Florida. You can't be from Miami or the South, period, and not be influenced by Poison Clan, Luke, or JT Money.
Hey, what you know about the Miami Sound Machine though?
Oh, come on, bro. Gloria Stefan. That's my shit, bro. Come on. Classic. Classic. All right, 100%. Yes, sir.
Where she at, man? I ain't heard from her in a minute.
Getting money.
Yeah, she's still alive.
Her and her husband. Yeah, no, they still active. They're very active in Miami. They're involved with a lot of art stuff. And Gloria Stefan and Emilio, they're still very active in the music industry. They're just behind the scenes,
Yeah, I'm about to follow her right now. I had just went on Instagram.
Yeah, no, they're great people, man. They're very good people.
All right. So who are some of your influences coming up?
Oh man, rap wise,
Yeah.
I mean, I listen to all types of music, but if we're talking rap and hip hop, I mean, I was a huge Public Enemy fan. Obviously, that influenced me huge. But as far as like MCs, I mean, Cool G Rap, Rakim, Nas, yeah, obviously the Wu. I got some crazy Wu stories. I used to live next to John the Baptist in Ives Dairy, and he's I think he's Jizz's cousin or he's and he used to have, I think this was when they were shortly after they did like with swords. I used to slang herb to Prodigal, Assam Kugel, Sons of Mancats, Razor, Priest, big up Killer Priest. I've done a couple joints with him. And I got a chance to play chess with Jizza once, which was mind blowing. But yeah, the
lost,
Wu. Oh yeah, of course. Come on. Of course. But you know, that the experience in itself was legendary, you know. I got a chance to meet Old Dirty. So yeah, the Wu was definitely a big influence. I still remember when that 36 Chambers dropped. I was in 7th grade, 6th grade. I can't remember, but amazing times.
So I would say, I don't know if you say you was talking about Public Enemy. Flavor Flav just came out. He said he's been sober for 2 years. So I just shout him out.
Yeah, he looks like it. I saw him in Vegas at a Cannabis event not too long ago. He looked really good. He looked way better than I had seen him before. So, and that brother's pushing 60 easily, or 60 something, you know. But shout out to Flavor Flav.
Yeah, I had one of his daughters on the podcast too. She was cool too.
She do music?
She trying to a little bit. She into cannabis too. I need to link y'all up because she into cannabis.
Yeah, let me know, man. Like I said, look up the website. Anybody who's tuning in, cashapp.com. We're essentially like the Willy Wonka of cannabis. We do all the hemp products, D8, D9, but we're early to the game with that, and we really have an amazing assortment of products.
You say Cannaaid? What is it again?
Canna, CANNA, AID shop.com. I'll send you a link too. But yeah, check out the website. We got everything, man. Edibles, gummies, carts, disposables, soft gels, tinctures, topicals, body creams. We do it all. We white label manufacture, and the brand has a lot of market penetration throughout the States, internationally. This is one of our soft gels. We do a hangover pill if you're lit and need to recoup. These are a staple right here. All natural. Yeah, we don't play no games.
And that's all I say. I see your I'm just looking at your bio part. It say collectors. So what you collect?
Oh, dog. So one of my, I've been like anybody who comes to my house, it's a hip hop museum, bro. I've been a collector for over 20 years. I deal in a lot of vintage. I resell, I have all types of vintage stuff from rap tees, rap promo stuff, boxing memorabilia. I'm a huge boxing fan. Miami sports stuff. But mainly hip hop, and then just vintage everything. I'm into vintage big time. Before it was a cool thing to do, I've been hoarding and collecting things for 20 plus years. So, my crib is really like a hip hop museum, 100%.
Yeah, that's funny you say that. You want to see my shirt?
PoPolitickin Museum. Oh, you into the vintage too?
So what you be? I actually
what you into?
Well, really, right now I'm looking at it like I want to start getting more artifacts, but I just look at it like my interviews is artifacts and
of course,
yeah,
100%.
But I want to get into more of what you're doing. So that's tight. You said that, but I'm looking at it.
You say you're in San Diego?
Yeah.
There's San Diego's an amazing town to go digging. I found crazy records and really cool memorabilia. It's from the last couple of times I went, it's still a somewhat untapped market for California. You know what I'm saying? You'll still find gems out there for sure.
Yeah, but I'm doing it now, just like my interviews. I've been doing the interviews since like shit, like 2012.
Oh, that's love. Okay, yeah, you got a discography for real. The
Yeah.
archives.
Yeah, I mean, say I'm gonna have to link y'all up because his daughter name is Cushy Simone, and then that's
Okay.
she be promoting weed and all that shit too. So y'all gonna be
yeah,
perfect.
link me up, man. We do you know, we could launch people's brands. We do all types of efforts. We're one of the pillars in this game. So definitely, I'm always connecting dots and lining things up. So yeah, send her my way. I'd love to have a meeting.
You heard about this cat named New Jersey Weed Man?
New Jersey Weed Man. Nah, what's he do? The brand? I mean, it's crazy now, man, because you have so much. It's exploded in the last 4 or 5 years. You know, everyone's coming out with a brand, and the game's really saturated now. It's kind of like how the e-cig market was 10 years ago. Everyone was doing like, you know, when vapes were first hitting and stuff like that. But
he OG though. He actually he been around for a minute. He used to be protesting in New Jersey and shit, and he ended up getting locked up.
Advocate.
Yeah, he ended up getting locked up for it for a couple years, and then he finally got out. So now I think he has a club in Miami, and then he has a yacht. He does a yacht, like you can smoke on the yacht with him. He do that shit.
Yeah.
But he just legally changed his name to Jersey Weed Man because he was fighting on that too. But nah,
got it.
I'm gonna have to link y'all. I'm gonna send you him.
Yeah,
too.
no, we're heavy on that, man. So we're definitely involved in all aspects of legalization. We have a nonprofit that helps with that as well. So yeah, definitely, man. Are you gonna be down in Miami by any chance for our Basel in December?
Yeah, I can try. We'll see where I'm at.
Okay, yeah. We'll talk off the air about that for sure.
Cool.
We should be doing a low life event, and I think Cannaaid's gonna be doing something too with. We'll see. We got some potential artists that are gonna be performing, and it's gonna be a cannabis hip hop function.
That's what's up.
Yes,
then
sir.
I want to ask you. So I want to talk about your project Alchemy because I know
yes,
I actually had the homie on the show too. Hopefully I say his name. How you say it?
Onaje Jordan. Yeah,
I be saying that first name wrong as hell. But yeah, I had him on the podcast couple like last year too, probably. Cool guy.
Okay, yeah, that's my brother, man. Yeah, definitely. Shout out to the whole home team. Yeah, we stay working, man. So me and Onaje hooked up, I'd say 5-6 years ago, maybe 7 now. He's produced on my last 4 or 5 solo projects. He's done at least 2 or 3 tracks on each album that I've dropped since the last 5, 6, 7 years. And we just have good chemistry, man. His production's disgusting. You know, we just naturally, organically, synergy started working together. And over the years, we've gained a lot of, you know, camaraderie together. Done a lot of tracks for his artists and a lot of people that's down with the home team Empire, Home Team Records. And we just wanted to do a full-length project together. Just all, you know, him handle all the production and me craft. And, you know, what you get is the Alchemy album, which I'm grateful a lot of people are feeling it. It's been received so well. It's one of my personal favorite projects. Yeah, it is what it is. It's Alchemy. So yeah.
Yeah, I think last time when I had him on, it was like it said March 2021, but it was him and Lupus.
Oh yeah. Shout out to Luke. Yeah. He's on one of the tracks for the project. Cool brother. Yeah, definitely.
So I was gonna let them see go to one of the videos real quick.
Yes, sir.
That revolve around science.
Yes, sir. That just dropped. Revolve around science. Kingdom Kome, Onaje Jordan. First visual off the Alchemy album. We're Ruin on the cuts.
Let's go.
Let's get it.
The brothers tell me you're right.
Yeah.
Good. We need a propagandist. So you're the Minister of Information. I want you to set up a group and use whoever you want.
Okay. What you want, like some posters, music, poetry?
Anything. Just as long as you talk to the people in the language that they understand.
You losers know the name. I cruise into the game and choose who getting slain like Valkyrie. I train these birds like falconry. King and Unaji in the kitchen, this is alchemy. High science, frequent flyer sky mileage. Wise guidance, balls cold as ice giants. Incite riots with the mic appliance. Soy el reino, Max get rid of shit like Drano. And now I'm ruffle feathers, I skin the whole bird. Flow swerve, twist and turn the rope curve. Meticulous art, chiseled like a sculpture. Essential element for all life like sulfur. So watch what come out your greasy lips. The king spits sick like Fellini flicks. Mac and Fleetwood like Stevie Nicks. If you got a problem, come see me, bitch. I come out early like preemie kids.
Dealing in my cipher, I revolve around science. Dealing in my cipher, I revolve around science. Dealing in my cipher, I revolve around science. Dealing in my cipher, I revolve around science.
Yeah, the contract sealed, 10 points on the deal, I got the option. My lawyer played defense like he Cochran. The game's for keeps, my name in the streets is poppin'. Test this, you got a death wish like Bronson. I'm making cheese like Wisconsin. I pop 3 and 1 get lodged in your cheek like Nucky Thompson. Prolific and gifted on the road to riches like G-Rap and Polo with my known constituents. The battlefield's the mind and the prize is the soul. I endure and always rise up to the goal. I love this art and not the industry that exploits it. These my words and I'm gon' damn sure voice it. Magnum opus I write, OJ turn on that focus right. I make the cheapest shit sound like the dopest mic. Home team empire strike, cada barra es fuego. So lift your lighters hacia el cielo.
Dealing in my cipher, I revolve around science. Dealing in my cipher, I revolve around science. Dealing in my cipher, I revolve around science. I revolve around. Dealing in my cipher, I revolve around science. 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 I revolve around science. I revolve around science.
It's hard. And who that
Thank
on
you,
the
brother.
sample?
Appreciate that. That's a Ghostface cut.
That's what I said. I thought
That's
they kind of. You kind of remind me of Ghostface on that song.
oh, give that. That's a huge compliment, bro. Thank you. Ghost is the god.
He one of my
That's
favorites.
my. Oh man, talk about style. Good lord. That's my brother DJ Ruin on the cuts. He murdered that, man. I had come to him I think that was the first. I was just telling somebody in another interview that was the first track that kind of set off Alchemy. I think it's one of the first tracks we did. And as soon as I heard that beat that Onaje sent me, I was like, oh, I know the perfect cut for this. Sent it over to Ruin, and he blessed it. And the result is, we wanted that to be the first visual, even though Alchemy came out a couple months ago. I was just waiting to get this video edited because we have a couple more dropping, but I wanted that one to be the first visual representation for the project.
I was looking at this Carlos Monson.
Back to the boxing thing. So I do a lot of the Spanglish stuff. That's something in the last 3, 4, 5 years I've been diving into more, just kind of like a different chamber for me, just to be able to explore and, kind of have fun with, switch the style up a bit.
So what would you say what's your goals for your career right now?
Man, I'm extremely blessed, brother. I get to tour, do my music. I mean, I'm not where I should be, but as an independent artist, to get to where I am, I'm thankful that my music is received, appreciated, and I get acknowledged by people I grew up listening to and admire that are my superheroes. So that right there, I'm already successful, brother. The finances aren't the end to end. Obviously, I'd like to reach a certain tier, but I'm grateful for every single fall and rise that I've had, and I'm consistent. I stay working, man. The Alchemy was the Alchemy was a 13 album I dropped. I think the Chicos Criollos one is the 14th, and I got literally another 5-6 albums in the bag that I'm lining up for next year. They're pretty much done. So just keep being consistent, keep repping the culture, keep putting out good content and art, and you know, hopefully the people gravitate to it sooner than later. You know, that's it, man. Expand more to South America. That's what I've been focusing on, South America. And I did a cool show this year in Medellin, Colombia, and Mexico. So just more international gigs and more music, brother.
I would say, so how are you able to drop so much content?
My work ethic is insane. I'm a workhorse, bro. I stay recording. I stay creating music in the midst of everything. I'm a father first, so that's number one. I always tell about everybody. Before I'm Kingdom, I'm Enoch's dad. So music, family, and work is all I do, bro. I'm always working 24/7. I just love it. I love the hustle. You know, it's my motivation to just, you know, make something out of nothing. That's what I do.
I was gonna ask you, what's some of your interests outside of music?
Yeah, of course. What'd you say? What are my interests outside of music?
Yeah.
I mean, the vintage is definitely a big passion and one of my side hustles that I do as well. Anything in the arts, man, honestly, you know. To me, you know, cooking is a form of art. So anything artistic, I'm always doing that. But when I'm not traveling, I'm home, relaxing. Vintage, movies, fashion is big, you know. Obviously, yeah, pretty much that, brother.
Yeah, what do you mean? What exactly mean by vintage? Because some people, you know, just because it's old, don't necessarily mean it's vintage. You know what I'm saying? So, what's your definition?
I mean, for it to be vintage, it's got to be at least 20 years old, first of all, pretty much. But when I say vintage, I mean, personally for me, movie posters, vintage clothing from the 80s, 90s, hip-hop toys, hip-hop promo, memorabilia, wrestling toys, wrestling memorabilia, sports memorabilia, vintage 90s fashion, records, vinyl, toys, magazines, you name it, bro. Pretty much anything. If it was something I couldn't have as a kid, or that brings me back to a moment in my childhood, whether it be sports, music, arts, you know, I'm gravitate towards that. So I'm always collecting all types of relics and gems. I wholesale a lot of vintage clothing. I do styling for celebrities. You know, I've sold a lot of pieces to high profile people. So that's something I always do, and I love it. It's one of my passions. So yeah, that definitely is one of my go-tos. Like whenever I'm traveling somewhere, I'm gonna see where I can go dig, look for some records, look for toys, look for clothing. I'm always, you know, it's the thrill of the hunt, finding something cool, you know. And it can even be weird. Like I collect like weird Masonic relics and stuff like that.
You supposed to be we supposed to be at your spot. You supposed to be showing us stuff. You heard my thing.
I couldn't hear that.
No, I would say it'd been tight if we was at your spot and we could see some of the stuff. I was gonna ask you, what's your top 3 items you got right now?
As far as what genre?
What do we know the wrestling? What you got the wrestling items?
Oh man, I recently came up on some crazy Ultimate Warrior tees. I found your ones from the 80s. I forget the brand that makes them. It starts with a J. You know what I'm talking about, like the rubber arms. I came up on a whole lot of those. Yeah, the original joints. I got a whole bunch of those.
I'm in a Facebook group that sell those.
Oh yeah, add me on Facebook, and I'll if wrestling's your thing, is that what you're into?
Yeah, I actually got an Ultimate Warrior tattoo.
Oh Lord, man, I wish you would have told me that. I got rid of a bunch of Ultimate Warrior stuff recently. I think I still got I still got a couple Ultimate Warrior tees, a couple action figures, couple other random things
wrestling and
floating
boxing.
around.
I like boxing.
Boxing. Now, if you talk boxing, bro, I got pretty much every single vintage Mike Tyson tee that exists, every poster. Yeah, I'm big into boxing t-shirts. Big, huge. And then, like, you know, Carlos Monzon, that my grandfather put me on to him early on in Argentina. He's pound for pound the best middleweight fighter that ever lived. Like,
You
if
know
you
how I
listen
know
to that
about
track,
him? I know about him through Fight Night.
oh yeah, they touch on him, and also he had there's an amazing documentary on his life on Netflix that's really cool. It really goes in onto, he's got a crazy story, man, almost like Mike, just the trauma and the crazy shit. You know, he was convicted of killing his wife, throwing her off a balcony. But his boxing was the stuff of legends, bro. Like my grandfather used to watch his fights early on as a kid, and you know, he even dealt with his sparring team early on in Argentina. So I was a huge Carlos Monzon fan. That's why I did that track kind of in homage of him. But
it froze up.
oh, hold on.
There you go.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm just trying to charge my phone before it dies on me.
Yeah, I was saying, I was talking about I don't know, I was talking about it's a game called Fight Night, the video game.
Oh, they got a Monzon character on there?
Yeah, they got him on there. It's the yeah, they got him on. You remember the old school Fight Night game?
Yeah, of course.
He on there. That's how I heard about him. Cause I remember he was on there because he's on the middleweights. And I was like, who's this guy?
Oh, wow.
And they made me, yeah. They got some killers on that game. I still play it. Because they got it where it's on the Xbox, like the new Xbox, where you can
okay.
If you get EA Play, you can download it for free and play it. And they still got it where like it's hella people online still playing and everything.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
I'll be whooping their ass on there. You see what I got? You see what I got back here?
Yeah. No, I see it. I was peeping it earlier.
I got the ghost of Jack Johnson, so that's why I be talking my shit while I do my podcast, because he behind me.
There you go. Stick and move, baby. Stick and move.
That's what's up, man. But I'll say, shit. What would you like to say to your fans and supporters? Your sound went out.
Give thanks, you know. It's my whole motivation to grind. When someone tells me they love the music or a certain song, you know, gets them going, it just, you know, I'm eternally grateful and thankful to everyone tuning in and checking out the music. Keep rocking with your boy, Kingdom Kome Music. Check out the website. You can get access to everything there. Instagram is Kingdom Kome, Twitter, Facebook, Kingdom Kome Music. Just hit me up. I'm always available, you know.
What you got going on, man? You all on the road? Where y'all about to go to?
Yeah, I'm right now in you know, I live in the Carolinas. I'm by Charlotte right now. I just had some work meetings I had to take out, move around the city. I'm back in our warehouse, our facility right now. Going over some products we're launching. Getting ready to hit Jamaica next week and Puerto Rico. So getting ready for that. And that's it, man. I just had 2 big shows here in town in North Carolina. My brother Nico was in town touring with Modest Yahoo. They had a show up here in Asheville. I got a chance to rock with them. And I just opened up for Styles P in Asheville at the Orange Peel. So that was dope. Both on the same night. So just coming off of that, was in the studio late last night with Nico and his team. We banged out 2 joints. That's it, brother. Stay work, my bad.
Yeah, man, I want to say thanks for coming through politicking with me, though.
No doubt, my brother. Anytime, anything you ever need from me, please hit me up.
I'm about to see my address right when I get off the phone.
I got you, brother. Check out the website and tell me what products you like. But I'll pick the top sellers. But 100%, I got you, bro.
All right, for sure, man. You want to hit him with your social media?
Yeah, definitely. So the Instagram and Twitter is Kingdom Kome. Kome is with a K. Kingdom, KINGDOM, KOME. Hit me up on IG and Twitter there. The website's Kingdom Come Music. Facebook's Kingdom Come Music. Wherever you stream, listen to music, Kingdom Come. Y'all know what it is. Keep rocking with your boy.
Why is it a K and not a C?
You know what? Early on, when I just wanted to, I don't know. Early on, I didn't want to go like the KC, the Kansas City logo. It just stood out more to me. K-Dub, they call me, double K. So it just became like, if you see my logo, it's two Ks juxtaposed to each other with the lion and the crown in the middle. And it's just been that way ever since,
For sure, man. You got any shout outs?
Shout out to you, my brother. Shout out to everyone tuned in. Shout out to you, the Universal family and everybody. Keep your head up, keep building, keep pushing. And don't ever let nobody tell you can't do what you want to do. Bend the matrix to your will, baby. It's all in you.